It's always amazing to see a successful business, but what is more important is to get to know the brains behind the whole entire business concept. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of The Future. And of course, I'm your host, Notano the Creative, holding it down until the mic drops. Today, we are at Mpangeni Shopping Center at one of the busiest hair salons here. And no, I'm not here for my nail appointment, but of course, I'm here to get to know the owner and how things are run here. So please do follow me as we embark on this amazing journey. Ladies and gentlemen, we are within the headquarters of Modish Hair Salon. And of course, as you can see, it's a very beautiful space. So today we are speaking to Mrs. Stella, the owner and founder of Modish Hair Salon, getting to know the business side of things and getting to know her personally as well. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I must say this is a very beautiful space that you have here. The people are amazing so far.
Thank you.
Okay, before we get to know the business side of Modish Hair Salon and how you started, I'd kindly like to get to know you, maybe how you grew up, a bit more about yourself. So could you kindly tell us, when we're speaking about Mrs. Stella, who is Mrs. Stella?
Hello everyone. Thank you for having me here. Mrs. Stella is a child who had a dream of becoming a business person someday. But as a child, I woke up, I think at the age of 9, and I said to my mother, I think I want to go into business. But trust African mother, they will be like, don't even go there. You should go to school, get your certificate, then you talk about business. So I did, as they said, I went to school. At the age of 12, it's like a calling. I went out of my way. I was at the boarding school. I went out of my way. I go buy things, hide myself, sell to people without their consent. So it shows that there's something calling me. Despite the fact that I was told not to venture into business, I should focus my life to study, right? So at the age of 12, I did my first sale. And I'm proud to say the things I bought on that particular day was sold at the same day. Then I said to myself as a child, my dream wasn't a fake. I think I was born for this. Then that ended. So I made my first 4 figures. Back then, bear in mind that I'm not a child now. So back then, when you make your first 4 figures, is a big deal. So I said to myself, oh, this is a lot of money. Then I showed my mother she wasn't interested. So I knew that someday, somehow, I'm gonna be a businesswoman. So that was my first time that I did business and I made money out of it at the age of 12.
Seems like you had a very interesting childhood. Speaking about your childhood, could you kindly maybe tell us what's your favorite childhood memory of yourself when you were growing up, maybe with your mom?
Just like I said, I'm this child that everything I think about is business. So the first childhood memory that I will never forget was the day I counted the 4 figures. It was like, wow, I did it. So that's the memory that will never leave me. And that's the memory that kept me going till today. That if you dream it, you achieve it.
So speaking of your mom, you said she wasn't interested at first. Did she eventually warm up to the idea of you becoming a businesswoman?
Not really. The family wanted me to be a lawyer. If you know me, you know that boss lady talks a lot. So they think because I talk a lot that being a lawyer will achieve something for me. So I actually started by, after my high school, going into university, I did law because the family want me to do so. So after my first year, I said that it's not working.
Yeah.
Then then they said, oh, if you don't want to do law, you can do psychology. Because they know that I have this thing in me about human being, Ubuntu.
Yes.
It's very important to me. So they think, okay, because in those days, your parents think for you. You don't think for yourself. So now they think, if you don't want to do law, can you do psychology? So I studied psychology. So I did psychology. Presently, I'm still a psychologist.
Wow.
Yes, I'm presently doing my PhD. So I did psychology because family wanted me to do so, but there's no regret about it because the psychology is why Modish is where it is today. Yes, I brought my psychology to Modish.
Yes.
And it's working.
Speaking of education, I see it's very important to you as well because it's also helping you here in the business as well. So what exactly motivates you? What makes you wake up in the morning and you're like, no, I want to work. I want to achieve great stuff. What exactly motivates you?
The smile we put on people's faces at Modish. Like you grew up with this certain thing that it's either you wake up by 4 or you wake up by 5. Where I grew up, we wake up by 4 a.m. So which helps you when you're a mother to prepare your kids, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm waking up 4 a.m., I'm thinking about Modish. Why am I thinking about Modish? It's because Modish has a way of bringing that thing out of me. I brought my psychology here, I told you. There's no way that I won't be happy coming here because I put smile on people's face. My workers put smile on people's face. So how do they do that? The psychology boss lady brought here has saturated to everybody. Everybody know how to smile, know how to treat people the way they should be treated. So waking up every day is like, there's nothing else that matters except coming to make sure people are okay. So that's a big motivation for me to know that since there's Modish, there's life.
I think you're a very amazing person, and it's really great that you are able to implement the things that you're studying in your business, and it's helping you to grow as a business as well. So I know everyone has that time where they just want to relax and be able to just maybe stay with family, vacations and stuff. What do you do to relax besides Modish? Because I know it's all about Modish, but what do you do to relax?
Unfortunately, so I don't have relaxing moments. My relaxing moment is when I go into social media.
Yeah.
I relax my brain by learning from other people who don't do the same thing I do. That relaxes me. The people that know me will always say to me, boss lady, you don't rest. You don't do this, you don't do that. I do rest. I do rest in the sense that I rest with my workers there. I sit down and I rest. I don't have any other kind of rest. So coming to Modish, I rest by being there. But the moment I get home, being a wife, I take care of family. The next thing I do is that I go to social media and ask myself, what is Mrs. A doing? What is Mrs. B implementing?
Yeah.
How do I copy? How do I improve to what we are doing? So when I'm doing that, I feel so relaxed because when you do that, at least you know what you're using their data for. When I do that, I'm able to say, aha, there's something we're not doing right. There's something that is trending that we need to add. So when I do that, I feel so fulfilled that today is not a waste. Tomorrow we're going to implement more. So that relaxes me. That's the only thing that relaxes me. The language of holidays, I don't really understand that. Yeah.
All right, I think it makes sense that you are very business-minded as well, and you're always looking into venturing into bettering your business and as well as making sure that your clients are happy and everything is running smoothly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still within The Future, the wonderful show. As you all know, the future is not black, but it's brighter. I'd like for us to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to get to know the business side of Modish Hair Salon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And of course, this is The Future. Today, we are here at Modish Salon. If you've just joined us, we're speaking to Mrs. Stella, who is the founder and owner of the salon. Right now, we're about to get the gist of how she started this business. So could you kindly tell us how and when did you start Modish?
Baby Modish started the year 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Just like I earlier said, I'm a psychologist.
Yes.
I was actually a lecturer at the University of Zululand for 2 years. And after 2 years, I was supposed to continue as a lecturer, and I was waiting for the contract to be signed. Then that thing in me about business clicked in again. And said, Stella, why are you waiting for contract to be signed? Why not switch to what you love to do best? Then I switched to business. That was what gave birth to Modish. Modish 2019 year. I started Modish 2019 after being a lecturer at the University of Zululand. So Modish was given birth 2019 with only 6 workers. Yes. So yeah, that's how we started Modish here. 2019. Instead of staying home waiting for contract to be signed for 3 months, I feel it's a waste of time. I decided to switch to what I know how to do best. But not forgetting that I'm still a psychologist, but then I know that I don't want to waste time. Business people don't waste time.
For somebody who doesn't know, what services do you render to your clients? Could you kindly tell us?
At Modish, we do everything beauty. We barb, we do massages, we do all kind of hairstyles. We sell weaves, the best weave in town. We install, we do makeup, we do nails. As a matter of fact, we are sitting on our nail bar. Modish, this is second shop of Modish in Salem Center, which is next to Pick and Pay. That is where we have our nail bar and training center. So we do training for people who wants to learn how to do nails. We do training for people who wants to learn how to do hair. We do training for makeup. We do microblading here. So everything, name it, about beauty, we do. Then we also have a boutique, which we run outside here because the name says Boutique and Spa.
Yes.
But due to space, we run the boutique outside Modish. But Modish is a multi-tax salon that provides all you need as a lady. So we make ladies divas. Yeah.
It's really inspiring to hear you as you explain all the beautiful things that you do here. I know there's a lot of salons out there, but for you, what would you say is what makes you different from all the different salons that we know here? You also mentioned that this is not the only salon that you have, but you have 2 places. What would you say makes you or your business unique?
Okay, I actually have 3 places. I have one in Richardsville.
Amazing. Imagine.
So what makes Modish unique is that our viewers and our clients out there will testify to this. Modish is not your typical salon, whereby when you come in, everything is straightforward. Modish is a place where you walk in and we are family. I don't call it store. I don't call it a shop. I call it a family. So when you walk into Modish and you come in not being happy from outside, you end up smiling before you go because we have our unique way of making people smile. Modish, when you come to Modish, we have drama. We have a healthy drama in Modish. We play music, we dance, we crack jokes. So when you're in the environment, you want to come back. So those are the things you don't find in a typical salon. So when you come, when you walk in, you're like, wow, that's a lot of people. Yes, we're a lot of people, but unique people that keeps you smiling till you finish. So that makes us so unique. We are not a typical salon. We are family. So it's a Modish family.
Speaking of the Modish family, and you have 3 different branches that you have, how many employees do you have?
In total, I have 62.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that's great because actually knowing the states of our country, people need jobs out there. I feel like it's really nice that you are able to create jobs for our community and the people around us. Maybe what are the challenges that you face? I know there's also COVID-19 before. How were things for you? How were you able to manage the business and also making sure that your employees are happy as well?
Okay, the challenges that I had opening this shop 2019 was one would say, if I knew what I know now, you know, I opened Modish with a little number of workers.
Yeah.
That was a big challenge because somebody wants to come in to do something, but there's no worker to satisfy what they want.
Yeah.
So it was a big challenge. You come in, we're already busy. Then you hear, oh, can you sit down? Or attend to you later. You wait and nobody's still attending to you because they're busy. Why is it so? Because we have limited staffs. So it's a big challenge then that we never had a lot of staff, which was a big challenge actually. So now another challenge that we experienced opening the shop was the looting. You know, as a business person, I learned from this because I had a shop, but I never had insurance. So the looting was an event from hell that destroyed a lot of businesses, including mine. And when you have a business, you don't have insurance, is not actually good. Because when the looting happened, I went back to zero and there was nothing to fall on. You know, so it was a big mistake I made as a business person, and the looting gave me the aha moment to be able to say, I can't survive a business without insurance. I have to have something to fall back to. So that was the huge mistake I made. And then the one that I talk about short staffs, I'm able to expand the shop, employ more people, so that the clients who walk in will not be disappointed that they were not serviced. Yeah. So we learn from the mistake of short employment and being able to cover your business in case of eventuality. Yeah.
It's quite amazing how you explain your business and how you're able to move from one. You don't make a problem stop you from improving your business, as well as making sure that your clients are happy at all times. Maybe like, what advice would you give to someone who would like to maybe start a business like yours?
The first advice I tell people is that I used to teach my workers one thing. Yeah. Never say never. Never say I can't do. It's not in my dictionary. I told them to say, I will try. And I'm proud to say that some of them who come into Modish with one skill have multiple skills they're proud of. Because my motto says, never say I can't, say I will try. So anybody that wants to start this business, no money is too small. You can start this business with 5,000 rand, you can start it with 10,000 rand. The main thing is motivation. Yeah. Within yourself. Are you ready? Not about the price. If you're ready, you work with the little you have endlessly. I tell people, I sit in my shop every day and I have an office, but I don't use my office. I'm not the office boss. I'm the practical boss who is involved. So if you want to start this business, tell your mind, you are not the boss, you are the learner. I learn every day. So no money is too small. Take away procrastination and take away fear. Use the little you have and run with it. You're gonna succeed like Boss Lady did.
I think you've just said it all. Ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard, she's not the office boss, but she's the practical boss. I think I'm learning a thing or two today. I hope your viewers at home are learning something as well. I'd like to kind of take a break, and when we come back, it's the last segment of our show.
Yeah, thank you.
So Cindy, how long have you been working at Modish?
Modish, ngiqale sivula nje 2019. I've been a Modish since today. I'm still a Modish. Yeah.
Zama, what are the services that you provide here at Modish?
Mina eModish ngisebenza njenge-manager, ngingasho ngithi ngo-boss lady omncane, because yonke into eyenzakalayo kufanele ngibheke abasebenzi, ama-customer asuke efika, ikhalazo konke kumele ngikuthathe, uma engekho kufanele ngi-acte as if ukhona ngibe uyena ngiyiso lakhe.
What are the services that you provide?
Oh, okay. Cindy, she's a hairdresser eModish. Aphinde futhi abe yi-manager eModish to make sure ukuthi konke esikwenzile ama-services aphuma perfect. Ngenza sure ukuthi imluko, makeup eyenziwayo, inzipho konke kuphuma kuse simweni esi-right.
So Zama, what do you enjoy the most by working at Modish?
Ukuba seModish nje kuyinto enkulu. Ngisho kusengivuka uvuka unale vibe ujabule wazi ukuthi uyeModish nokuba nomphathi oright oba umngani wethu. Abe umama aphinda abe boss because siyakwazi ukcrack ama jokes naye siheke ne-environment nabasebenzi nje bonke kumnandi nje baseModish.
So, do you believe poor employee well-being can impact business performance?
Yes, kakhulu. Because if ungekho happy emsebenzini, ispirit sakho, if it's not lifted, awukwazi ukuperforma ngendlela right. So senza sure ukuthi ngaso sonke isikhathi wonke umuntu right. If kukhona onginenkinga sihlala phansi sizama ukuyilungisa ukuze impilo iqhubeke kube mnandi.
So ningathini nina kumuntu mhlasembe ohleze efisa ukuthi ke afike la eModish kodwa uyasaba ungena, what can you say?
Vele bakhona abantu abake bengene omunye athi ngiyaqala mina ukungena kule salon because ngazi ukuthi kuyabiza. Omunye abe shocked ukuthi awu kanti ama price are reasonable kangaka because mayibuka ngaphange nabanye mabekhuluma bana lento ukuthi eModish kuyabiza. So nje mina ngingasho ukuthi abantu abayingenele bezoyibonela bona bezoyibuzela into asuke efuna ukuyenza because definitely into asuke uyifuna uzoyithola and izobe singaphezulu kwalento umuntu aduyilindele. Thank you.
Welcome back, and if you've just joined us, this is The Future. We are still within the premises of Modish Hair Salon. Shout out or thank you to Zama and Cindy who gave us an intel on how the employees are well kept here at Modish Hair Salon. And of course, I'm still with the boss lady.
Hello guys.
So could you kindly tell us right now, how do you actually build your team and motivate them so that they perform to the best of their ability?
Team building is a very important something in every organization. So in order to achieve that, being that I've said I've got a lot of workers under me.
Yeah.
You have to first of all understand people individually for who they are. Because at workplace, if you try to generalize people, they are being marginalized because they are not able to perform to their fullest. So being a psychologist is a bonus for me.
Yeah.
I'm able to understand my workers individually. And when we are doing team building, I know where your lacks are. I know where you need to improve. So when we want to team up, we'll team you up to those things that are your fears so that you'll be able to overcome. So how do we achieve that? We achieve that by getting ourselves involved in different team building work. I take them out.
Wow.
I take them on vacation. In that vacation, we're able to let loose. Those ones who are not able to speak, remember we are individual differences.
Yeah.
Some people are louder than some. So now when we go out of our comfort zone, we are able to open up to be able to understand each other better. So that has helped the company a lot because each time we embark on a journey and come back, everybody becomes one. Those who have things that they cannot let out, they are able to be free. So we also engage ourselves in getting ourselves people who are professionals, who speaks on things like this. So we invited them, they were able to talk to the workers to understand better what teamwork is all about. So in that way, the company have achieved being able to team and be able to do things without complaints, and they're able to understand each other better. So teamwork is actually something that I would say that have played a huge role in the company. So yeah.
I guess you're an example of teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah.
So tell us, what are your plans for Modish Salon in order for you to achieve success? Because we all know, maybe, what are your plans? As you've said, you have 3 branches that you've opened. I'm not sure, maybe you want 10, 15, I don't know. Yeah. What are your plans?
Just like I remember earlier on, you talk about the economy, which is not right.
Yeah.
Actually, the economy is not right, and we all are crying. Even the rich also cry at this very moment. So the economy is bad. So I think the best thing one needs to do is to employ more people. So how do you employ more people? It means that the owner needs to work harder. enable to put more people to work. There's a lot of people who have talent, who have raw talent, but they are not discovered because there's no space for where they will work. So I think it's important in order for us to improve not only ourselves, but to improve people in our society. We need to keep opening shops, but keep making rooms to employ the youths who are growing, who didn't have the chance to go to school, but they are talented in one way or the other. We need to give them room for them to be able to showcase what their talent is in order to support their families. Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, I'd like to ask you, as Mrs. Stella, as the boss lady of Modish Hair Salon, what are your strategies that help you to be this successful? And I'm sure somebody's is listening and watching at home today and would love to hear some intel from you. How do you make things happen, actually?
Okay. As a boss lady, I'm a go-getter. I'm a fearless person in terms of I'm not scared of anything.
Yes.
I'm not scared of risk. If I want to get it, if I want to have it, I work towards it. I don't procrastinate. I take risk. Life itself is a risk. The air you breathe in is a risk. So I take a step. I don't look back. Failure doesn't make me to stop. Failure makes me to dust and start again. So anybody watching me out there, the only way to get to success is to stop procrastinating. Then the sky is your starting point. Yeah. So I don't procrastinate. I don't let fear rule me. I don't say no. I'm a risk taker, and it led me to where I am today. So I think people should be able to do that too.
I feel like we're learning a lot today.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that everyone at home is going to be learning a lot from you today. And one thing I've also learned today is that if you want to be successful, you mustn't procrastinate.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.